As you probably remembered, business case is the most important part of the project initiation. This is the input for initiating the project, and basically we need to have a really good business case before we start with the project. You can consider a business case as a parent, either mother or a father of a project. So it's developed really early in the project or even before the project starts, because it's covering why we actually need this project, what we need to do on that project, how we are going to do it, and who are the resources or the people that we need to deliver this project. And the business case is used to make a decision if it's really worthwhile to take the project, to invest in this project. And it should be reviewed by the project sponsor and also by the key stakeholders. The main aspects of business case is that it captures the reasoning why we actually want to start with this project and why we should invest in this particular project. What kind of problems this project will solve, or what kind of business opportunities it will use, and also what is the major benefits. What are the major benefits for the project investment? So it's presented in well-structured, it could be a written document or it could be a presentation, depending on the company procedures and policies and culture. And it must be really brief, precise, and clear. It should clearly define all the aspects of the project in a very brief and precise manner. And as I said, it's really important, but because the business case is used to justify the investment for the project. So before we actually engage in a project, you should always evaluate the business case and to see and to understand why this project is even initiated. What is the purpose of the business case? You already said it supports the project selection. It defines clearly the project objectives, so we can understand for the business case why we are actually starting this project and what are the project objectives, and also proposes the course of action, or what should be the project strategy, what should be the best way to deliver this project. It also provides the monetary analysis or the benefits for the investment, like the benefit and cost ratio, for example. So how much this project will cost us and how much benefit it will get for us in terms of monetary value. And why we need it? I mean, we need the business case to understand. I mean, why we need it on the project and why we need to evaluate it on the project is because it's solving the business problem and or capturing some kind of a business opportunity. And we need to know what kind of problem this project is solving or what kind of opportunity this project is taking. Some possible benefits, major risks that we can expect on the project, also all costs, including this initial investment in the project. And I said all costs, it's not just the cost of the project itself, but also for the cost that will come after the project is finished, like cost of ownership and or cost of producing some new product or something like that. Also some possible technical solutions. What kind of technical solutions could be used for these particular projects. Also some high-level time scale, so how long this project should take, at least initially, what is the idea of how much the project should take. And also what is the impact of this project to the existing operations or the organization inside our company. Is it going to be a significant change in our company, or is it going to, not really affecting the operations that much? Also, we need to know if the organization is capable of, delivering these project outcomes. If we are, as an organization, mature enough, and if we are capable of delivering the project itself. We need the business case mostly to get the approval for the project investment. This is the most important reason why we need the business case and when do we need it. It's usually when we need to define if the investment is worthwhile. And also it's needed when we want to align the key stakeholders in terms of if we have limited resources in funds to define what should be the best way to allocate those resources and the funds. Also to alignment in the risk assessment and in defining the goals for the project. And also agreeing on success criteria. I already mentioned success criteria before. So basically one of the things when we need the business case is when we want to agree on the success criteria for some particular project. What are the main parts of business case? First is the executive summary. So it's like a high-level summary of the whole business case. It's presented in a short manner, so management can understand what is in the business case by reading a couple of sentences at the beginning. We must have the finance section, which will actually explain what is the cost of the investment and what are the revenue that we can expect later from this, or maybe some savings that we will have from investing in this project, and also what is the cash flow, some future cash flow for this project. So basically all these financial things that are important for us to make a decision if this project is worthwhile. Also the project organization, so the whole project governance and also reporting on the progress of the project. So from the business case, you understand the whole organization of this project. And also the project definition, which is, what is the background of this project, what is the objective, what are the benefits, and if there are some limitations. Also to see if there are some other options to include in this project. Also the high-level scope, impact on the organization, are there some interdependencies between some other projects, also some market assessment, so if we need to know how this project will perform on the market. Also risk assessment, usually high-level risks, because at that point of time we are not able to define the detailed risk assessment. Also project approach, so what is the strategy of the project, and also how are we going to purchase some things that are needed to be purchased for this investment. And that's concluding the business case. We are now moving on to the next one.